Hello, everybody, and welcome to Psycho Reacts. Today, we're going to be going over a song that is about something that's very, very dear to me. And as most of you can already tell, my entire channel is based off of American Psycho. Now, before we get started, if you like the content, don't forget to hit like and provide some constructive criticism. This is my second reaction video. But regardless, I'm very, very excited. So, the song that we're going to go over tonight, it's called It's All in the Cards, and it's by Eunoia. Now, I'm going to throw up the pronunciation over here because it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to figure out how you're supposed to say it, and I actually had to look it up. But it's pronounced Eunoia. It's a band from Detroit, Michigan area. And they are a horror-inspired band. That's actually how I got into them. I jammed to Tonight's the Night, which is about Dexter, and it came out last year, and it is by far my favorite song that came out in 2020. Now, with all that being said, they all absolutely love American Psycho, and they wanted to make the song about Patrick Bateman. It's been really, really hard for me not to jam the song today, just because of how excited I am. I mean, I've read the book, I don't know how many times, seen the movie, I don't know how many times. Like, it's one of my favorite sources of media. All right. So, with that being said, we're going to get started. Okay, so it looks like this is just after Patrick had that huge shootout where, you know, he fired the 9mm pistol at the police car and it blew up.
Patrick Bateman, you're my lawyer, so I thought I'd let you know first that I messed up. I really messed up. I had to kill a lot of people.
Okay, that's fucking genius. Okay, before we get into the chorus, I just have to break down how much we saw right there. Okay? So, of course, in the movie, when Patrick has a breakdown after he sees an ATM that says, "Feed me a cat," and he ends up shooting the woman next to him, he goes on a killing spree. Okay? And he ends up in his office at Pierce & Pierce. And he ends up calling his lawyer, Howard, just like in the beginning of the song. Now, as we see in the lyrics, you know, I guess I took it too far. That's something he absolutely says. But I really wanted to point out their wordplay here with Pallbearer, with the death of Paul Allen being like a big center point in the film. And there was another one, too. There were so many in that tight little verse. And I absolutely love their wordplay. They did it with Tonight's the Night, too. Alright, here, we're just going to hit play. I'll pause it as I can. Right here. So, in one of the opening scenes, Patrick is going to a bar. And he asks the bartender for a drink. And he asks if she takes card or something. And when she turns around, he says, "I want to stab you to death and play with your blood." So that's another fucking iconic reference. I'm loving all of the references so far. Now let's get through the chorus. Now, that is so fucking powerful. Like the way they captured that chorus really like it's the derivative of what American Psycho is all about. Like Patrick is constantly trying to fit in, and it throughout the story it's almost like he makes himself out to be like a victim, like a victim of tragedy. So that is I'm in love so far, but we'll keep going. I just wanted to talk about that for a second. I love his breakdown. This guitar solo, holy shit! There's smoke coming from that fretboard right now. Finishing strong. Okay. That was absolutely fucking amazing. So let's go back to the other panel here. So, I mean, they really captured like what American Psycho was really trying to portray, especially from like the Bret Easton Ellis side of things, like the author who wrote the book, and from the movie, at least in my opinion. And I absolutely love the wordplay. Eunoia really blew it out of the park with this one, and I absolutely love tonight's a night. I thought I didn't know if they could get much better than that, but I want nothing but success from these guys. These guys are excellent, and this song is just over the top. So with that being said, I'm gonna drop their links down below. Just make sure you check out their about page. I believe they have some merch up, and I'll also put up their YouTube. Don't forget, subscriptions are free, and of course they're gonna continue to put out music. And also, I stream on Twitch. I play a lot of Dead by Daylight, some horror games. I like to just chill and vibe with chat. If you're interested in joining that party, feel free to just drop a follow down below. Those are free too. And remember, if you liked the video and you want to see more, hit like and drop some criticism. Let me know what you thought. Let me know if you felt the same way about the song and if you enjoyed it just as much as I did. With that being said, I think this is going to be my new theme song. On that note, I have to return some videotapes. Have a good night, YouTube.